Is that a second passion of you, fashion?
Well, yes, I guess you could say that.
And do you have a really taste for fashion? You want to always make a fashion statement?
Well, I believe in a glamorous life, and I live a glamorous life. I don't think it has anything to do with money or cameras. I was this way long before I put out my album, The Fame. So yes, I guess you could say I live a fashionable life.
And do you have a thing that's really a dress you really want to wear someday? Because we last saw you in a Kermit suit. And you have another thing that you really want to do?
There's lots of things I'd like to wear.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nothing is so crazy enough?
Well, I don't think that my Kermit coat was crazy. I thought it was beautiful. And I think it's commentary about wearing fur. I don't wear fur. I don't believe in wearing fur. So I thought it would be comical to wear something covered in Kermits. That was made by Jean de Castelbajac.
And do you know some Dutch designers?
Victor and Rolf.
You got a bag from them.
I did, and I'm wearing their shoes.
You like them?
They are genius. Actually, I think that had such a high-pitched scream when I saw these boots that only certain small dogs could hear how high it was. It's inaudible to humans. I was screaming, so excited.
Because their clothes are really like your style a little bit.
They're very artistic. They're very avant-garde. They are the future. They're always very forward-thinking. And I love the way that they think about the presentation of the clothing in the show. I'm a huge fan.
And you've been in Holland this week, on Monday.
Yes.
Are you enjoying yourself in Holland?
Yes, I love my fans here. I've got amazing fans. And I went for a drink in a cafe, and they sniffed and smelled me out, and suddenly there were 30 fans in the cafe, and I bought them all a round of Heineken.
Wow. You always do that? Or Dutch fans are a little bit special?
Well, all my fans are special, but I just like to spend time with them when I can.
And I've heard you really like Dutch cheese.
I like fondue.
Yeah?
Yes.
What do you like about that?
It's tasty.
And what are you going to do tonight in Paradiso?
I'm
Something special?
going to do the Fame Ball show, and going to give my Dutch fans the best show they've ever seen. It's a pop show fit for the Louvre.
And I think you're probably the only pop singer who never lip syncs, because you really don't hate that.
I never lip sync. Not on television, not live, not ever.
What do you think about other singers who do such things?
I don't think anything about them, but I just don't do it myself.
And Poker Face, a really big hit in Holland. And you know the song Boney M from Mama Baker? Is it a bit inspired on that?
Well, yes, I guess you could say that. I love Boney M, so perhaps subconsciously it came out in the song.
Where do you get your inspiration for your music?
From all over. I listen to lots of music. I'm very inspired by the 70s. I'm a big Beatles fan. And truthfully, musical theater. I was a huge musical theater buff in high school and in college. I studied art history and theater history. So a lot of my songs have very theatrical melodies. That's how I got my name, Gaga.
And your music is not only, you're more like a total artist. You're the fashion, the show, it's all a package.
Well, yes, I consider myself to be a performance artist. So it's not just the album and the live show. My whole life is performance.
And how do you like your life now, from hotel to hotel and performing?
I love my life. I live a life of love and art and creativity, and I get to do what I love every day. And I've got, I can't say enough amazing things about my fans, because my fans, Lady Gaga fans, they really have a soul and a very specific energy. And I cherish them. My show would die if my fans didn't come.
And it really went really fast, because in a year you're like the most selling artist in the world. Almost.
Well, it's not a year. I've been
I
making
think
music since I was very young. Quickly, I know in the commercial market, but I'm very grateful, and I also work very hard. I mean, I haven't stopped since before Just Dance was released, since before The Fame was released, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to put out new music at the end of this year and keep going.
And are you already writing stuff?
Yes, I actually recorded in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah. And is it going to be something different than the last album, or going to be in the same Lady Gaga style?
There's a few more monsters.
It can go anywhere. The next album. And why did you perform? Why did you make a studio? Why did you go to the album studio here in Amsterdam? You really
Well-
got inspiration to do.
Well, I'm inspired, and I love the city. Amsterdam, for me, holds a lot of imagery that's rooted in musical theater, and I never knew where it came from until I came to Amsterdam. The Red Window is something that Bob Fosse used a lot in his choreography, and I never knew where it came from. And then I went to the red light district, and I saw the red window, and I said, that's cabaret.
What did you went to Amsterdam? What do you think when you came to the red light district?
It's genius. There's fashion and hookers.
Fashion and hookers now, yeah, really.
Yeah.
And what do you think? Do you think those girls are doing a good job, or what do you think about that? It's really Dutch that it's normal there over there. In America, it's not possible.
I'm not going to answer that question.
No. And then about the music. What was really your biggest inspiration to get? Is it when you walk on the street, you sometimes wake up in the morning and you think, I want to write that song? How did it come?
I'm inspired by all sorts of things. I find that the best songs write themselves. You know, I see and hear a melody and a color and a visual, and or sometimes I'll design a garment and then the garment will evoke a certain sound or concept lyrically. But I find that once the soul opens, the song writes itself. If I'm racking my brain at the keyboard for too long, it's usually garbage.
And do you also get the inspiration on tour, or you have to be on vacation or have a lazy night and then the inspiration comes? Or
Did you just say lazy?
yeah, I like a lazy night, watching television, and then you think
My name is Lady Gaga, and I'm never lazy.
you don't like that.
No.
You're living the hard working life.
Yes, I'm not lazy.
And tonight you're gonna perform from hell.
From hell?
Yeah, you're gonna show yourself everything you've got.
I always do. Yes, I think it's very sad when... Imagine if I were to be fresh for one country, but then go somewhere else and be tired or lazy. It's not fair to my fans. They all deserve the same Gaga.
And you get that strength from the fans.
Yeah, I love them so much. I mean, I can't say it enough. It's like they have a real punk rock energy to them that I haven't experienced in the audience in a long time. They really live and breathe the culture of what I'm singing about. They bond with each other. I notice a lot that when I play in different cities that fans that didn't know each other, that met at meet and greets or in the front row, they've made friends and then they come back together. It's about appreciation and love for music and art and performance and glitter and sweat and celebration of gay culture.
Gaga fans are like the same in all over the world.
They are very similar. I mean, I always am ambivalent about answering that question so honestly because I don't want individual countries to feel that I don't appreciate the culture because I do. But the truth is that my fans share lots of common interests and similarities wherever I go. They have a Gaga heart.
And now you're a really famous star. You hear a lot of stories about you. I've heard you collect teacups.
I do. That's true.
And what do you like about that?
I like China. I like to drink out of China. I travel with a suitcase full of China, and now they're gifts. And I always drank out of China. It was a way for me to feel grounded and at home on the road. And then I decided to make a performance art piece out of it. And with the house, we decided to make one of my teacups very famous. We wanted to show the power of the paparazzi in an almost combat journalistic kind of way.
Are there other things that make you feel at home when you're traveling? And do you have other things that keep you feel like you're at home?
Well, I insist on having a piano in my room, and I love fresh flowers. I listen to a lot of music. Do you know what music is?
No.
It's like elevator music. It's kind of ambient. I read once that John Lennon used to listen to music when he was raising Sean. And I thought that was interesting, so I picked up all these records of music, and now I'm hooked.
And that makes you grounded.
It soothes my soul, and it opens my energy. I don't like to be too influenced by what's going on in modern music, because I like to create from a completely original place, and
that's the thing you can hear.
yeah, I don't want to be influenced by other things because it will become the same. So I listen to things that I feel open up my spirit.
Music.
Music.
Okay, thank you. Enjoy yourself tonight.
Thank you.